All right, members of the culture. I am Ra, and you are here. Welcome in, everybody. As you can see, I've got a special guest. I got my
Hey,
main
hey,
man. There he is. He's back.
I'm happy to be back, man. Thanks for letting me back on the show.
The big JB is back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. And he actually is going to be your host for this episode of Take Five. For those of you that don't know what Take Five is, that is where we take a topic, talk about it for 5 minutes, and then you in the comment section below let us know what you thought and what you might want to see next. So, with that being said, there's 24 hours in a day. We're just asking for 5 minutes. Brother Joseph,
All
let's
right,
go.
all right. Here we go. Take a five. I got a pretty cool figure that we're gonna unbox together today on Take Five. It's the New York City Comic Con exclusive Super Scroll Marvel Legend figure. First of all, let's get into the presentation. This is probably one of the best boxes. I'm not even sure if the camera is doing it justice. We've seen this year from Marvel Legends. Everything from the side art, the back art kind of reminds me of if you had any of those superhero cards in the 90s, the different stats with all the facts. It even has his first appearance, which would be Fantastic Four number 18 and 19, all the way back in 1963. So that was before both our times. Really cool little side profile art. I'm not familiar with the artist on it, but we've got a handy dandy box opener here. We're going to crack it open and see if this is the real deal. So I did not know um, that this was going to be a release from Marvel Legends, but it seems like we're eating good as far as Fantastic Four fans go this year. If you're a fan of the channel, you know my friend Roz got the Dragon Man figure. He actually inspired me to find one myself, and I picked it up. Let's take a look at this because this is another Fantastic Four figure for us collectors out there that are a fan of that Marvel's first family. Let's take him out of the box and check him out. All right. What do we think? What do we think? I'm pretty impressed because I have not ever owned a Super Scroll figure. We got three individual head sculpts here. We got kind of a angry face. We got kind of a snarky face. Look at the grin, and we also have kind of a neutral face. We've got, of course, it wouldn't be the Super Scroll without him having the various abilities of the FF. The only one that is absent would be the invisibility, but I suppose we could just take one of the arms off if we wanted him to have an invisible arm. We got the Ben Grimm Thing arm. We got that Human Torch body, which looks to me, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but the cartoon wave, the carded figure wave, that must be some years old now, but the way that they colored the legs to me looks like that. You can see with the light coming in from the sides, it kind of glows a bit. We have the elongated, Mr. Fantastic arm, and then we have two kind of regular scroll arms, and then we have a fire effect, for giving that more of that Human Torch. So, well, that's just without even taking him out of the plastic. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to take him out. Let's see if we can pose him and get a little dynamic. Because I think when I get home, this might be going right on the shelf, y'all. All right. It feels already more solid than the Super Scroll that I have from the 2-pack with Spider Woman.
That is such a cool looking figure.
Yeah, let's see if we can really take a look at that. That menacing, almost vampiric profile. I mean, we could really get into some dynamic poses with he's winding up a 1-2 punch. He's got his guard up. Somebody went to his boxing lessons. I'm really, really impressed with this, especially with the detailing on it looks like it jumped off the page, or even the '90s cartoon. I believe they featured the Super Scroll and the Scroll Empire a few times in that show. For the one season it ran on television.
I got introduced to Super Scroll. My most contact with him was it's going to be game related, obviously.
Mm.
Would have been I want to say it was regular Marvel versus Capcom 3. I can't remember if it was that one or Ultimate, I want to say it was a regular one. You guys can correct me in the comments, but he was a playable character in there, and I played with him, and he had one of the best over the top supers in the
Mm-hmm.
world. Like it
Mm-hmm.
was a really good, really amazing because he utilized all the powers. And I just said, "Oh, I got to learn more about this guy. This guy is wicked."
Yeah.
That is a really good character. I think it's an exclusive now to. He was at Disney for a long, long time. I'm not sure where he is now, but definitely I can tell you now, having seen him in person, um, he's someone that I would like to definitely add to the channel and to the collection.
Yeah. If y'all get an opportunity to pick this up again, I got this in New York at NYCC. I did not have to wait in the booth. I picked it up from somebody else with a slight $10 upcharge. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this is probably gonna end up on that list later on because this is counts 2025, and like I said, I'm a FF fan. I've been eating good all year.
It
I
has been a
got
year.
I got a couple great figures, including a whole wave from the movie. So, but as far as a singular release, not part of any wave, it reminds me again of the we were talking about that Death's Head earlier today. That
Correct.
Death's Head exclusive figure. The box is very similar, but just look at the detailing. Of course, this looks like all new sculpt. Oh, that's
That's
time.
awesome. So,
Well,
folks, what do you all think about the Fantastic Four's newest release here?
yeah, take a look.
Take a look.
Would love to hear what you think about it. And in my opinion, if you see it out in the wild for a good deal, you should pick this up, put it on your shelf, and add it to the collection, y'all. Thanks for taking 5 to hear what I have to say, and would love to hear what y'all have to say about this figure. Until next time, y'all have a good one.
Peace.